Hey everybody, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to get started with a trading session here using a 5-second strategy. This is a very powerful strategy. This is my personal favorite. It's allowed me to stay consistently profitable inside a pocket option and take a few $100s and turn that into over $3,000. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that, guys. You know that all of this takes time and results are not typical. Let's face it, most traders lose money when it comes to trading. And so if you're looking for quick cash or something like that, this is not the place to be. But if you're looking for long-term consistent profits, then you're in the right place. Okay, so let me show you how to set up this strategy. So over here at the top of Pocket Option with the chart settings, you're going to want to select regular candlesticks right here. For the time frame, you're going to want to select S30 for a 30-second time frame, which means that each candle that you see on this chart represents 30 seconds of time. Okay, and we're going to be taking trades on those 30-second candles. But before we do that, make sure to set your expiry to 5 seconds. Okay, so this is going to be a 5-second strategy, guys. S5 is what you want, which means that you're going to have to use an OTC market over here. So any of these top paying out markets will work just fine. 92% is what I'm targeting for each and every trade. If this payout drops, I will change the asset. Pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and dive in here. And also, guys, yes, so there's two parts of trading. It's the strategy, and then there's also money management. It's like peanut butter and jelly. You can't have one without the other. So you have to have both working at the same time. Over here on the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager, this is the money management system that we're going to use. This is available to all of the VIP members that are inside of our private group. And so it's a highly advanced trade manager that allows you to win even if you have some losses. So it's very powerful and it has an algorithm behind it. But so what you do is you just enter in your initial capital, which I have done right here. And I've also set up some settings here. This is fully customizable. I only must win 1 out of 10 trades to make each session profitable. And so I like the settings that I have here. Not going to go into it too much. I do have a website you guys can check out that'll go into a bit more details. But for this video, let's just go ahead and jump in here. So the first trade amount that the trade manager gives me is $2.55. Now it's not a lot, guys. It may not seem like a lot of money, but we're only looking to generate a small percentage on our account after each session. We're not looking to get rich after each trade. That's not what this is all about, guys. Again, consistent profits for the long term. This has been shown and it has been proven to work. So let's just stick with that. So 255, I will come over here and enter in 255. Hope you're all doing good today. Feeling pretty good today. Didn't have a whole lot of caffeine because you guys know that I'm trying to cut back on all the lattes and all the coffees and cappuccinos and and Americanos and espressos and stuff like that. Not really good, guys. It's been restricting a lot of the blood flow to the body and to the brain, and not really good when you're making these videos, and especially not good with all that stress when you're trying to trade. So you want to maintain a good balance and keep your emotions in check at all times. That's what it's all about. So looking pretty good here. So the way this strategy works, guys, is we're going to be taking trades after the first 5 seconds of a 30-second candle. I haven't checked or tested the market conditions today, but I'll be trading here and you guys will be seeing me take these trades and you'll learn how to do this fairly quickly. But let's just, okay, it looks like, hitting a little resistance or support down here. So do I want to take a short or do I want to sell the market? Probably not. I don't always look at the trends, but because we're just focusing on those candles. Here we go. 1 more second. The candle is red, but it looks a little bit indecisive. Do you see that? So I'm probably just going to go ahead and skip this entry and wait for the next 30-second candle to appear. Okay. So we wait for a new candle. And after the first 5 seconds of a 30-second candle, we're going to look and see what the color of the candle is. If it's red, we go in for a sell. If it's green, we go in for a buy, but only if it's a good candle. You know, if it's not moving, if it's indecisive, look at this right here. Let's go ahead and try this out. Here we go. Looks pretty good. At the 25-second mark, we did have some momentum there, so I went ahead and entered. Not a guarantee. Look at that, guys. Totally just reversed on me. That's going to end up in a loss. The point of this video is not to show all wins. I don't do that. If you've been following me, that's something that you know that I don't do. This is the reality of trading. When you watch these videos, you come to my channel, I do show those losses. And so we can always expect those to happen. But if you do have one, come over here, mark it with an L, get the next trade amount, which is 533, and continue to trade. The trade manager will provide those trade amounts for you. So it takes out the guesswork. You don't have to even worry about it. So 533, there we go. Okay, let's just continue to trade. That's what we're doing today. So yeah, guys, man, woke up with a sore neck this morning, but hey, no excuses, right? Wanted to come on and get this video out for you guys anyway. Because I promised you guys, you know, I would be putting out some more content, and that's what it's all about. So some decent momentum there. One more second, went ahead and got a profit or got a win on that. So let's mark that with a win. And because I only need to win 1 out of 10 trades, each time I win 1, that means that the entire session is completed. I can go over here and click on this new session button, and that'll clear everything out. Guys, I've been using this trade manager for over a year now. Okay, this has been highly developed. We've got several versions of it. This is version 3. Actually working on a new version. It's not version 4, but it's a newer version of version 3. And we constantly keep it updated. And just to make sure, you know, to include features that are going to be helpful for you guys, just to make your life easier when it comes to trading. You know, we've added different things like stop losses and stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Check this out. So we're at 25 seconds, but look at that candle. Yeah, it's indecisive, guys. Probably just going to go ahead and stay out of that. We've got a little kind of a little doji candle there. We got a wick at the top and the bottom. Some of you guys have been asking about the Fast 5 strategy. You know, waiting a little bit longer on the candle, and you can do that if you guys want to tweak it. If you find that that works better for you, then great. But I've just developed this kind of like muscle memory because I've been doing this for so long, taking those trades. There we go. Nice push down, but we're not in the clear, guys, but it looks like we got another win. So let's mark that with a win. The session has ended. And let's come over here and click on new session. We've cleared another one. That's awesome. So we've got 2 over here on the session counter, matches those sessions or keeps track of the sessions anyway. And also matches the capital that we have inside a pocket option as close as possible. Right now we have 36.83.61 in pocket option. And if we look on the trade manager, we have 36.83.61. And did I just say 81? Yeah, so still too early in the day. Sometimes that happens. 36.83.61. All right, there we go, guys. Now the trade amount is growing in price, 256. Let's just go ahead and trade. All right. One more second to go, and not really liking the way that looks. If I see some long wicks on these candles, I'm probably just going to go ahead and stay out. So, yep. Go ahead and switch to chart. If you guys don't like the chart, just switch it up. Oh, look at this. This is nice. So this is on a move here. Might be hitting some resistance. You see this, guys, up here? This is what we call a zone right here. Look at this. You know, so we've got a lot of traders that do a 1-minute strategy. And so therefore they would take a 1-minute sell once it reaches this point because, you know, the price has been there several times before. Does it mean that the price is going to reject off of this zone again? Maybe. We just don't know. It's only going to do 1 or 2 things. It's only going to go up or down. And that's all we know. But there is a good chance that when the price does reach these zones where the price has been previously, that there is a good chance that it could reject and come back down again, just like it's doing right here. Look at that. So there you go. I used to trade support and resistance, and but looking pretty good, guys. So 256, and let's just keep an eye on these 30-second candles. That's all we're really doing here. And we've got 4 more seconds to go before the next candle. So let's just go ahead and wait that out. So here it is. I want to see some good momentum though. I mean, if it's just barely kind of crawling there we go. Even if, if it's not, that looked pretty good though to me. And that has some good momentum to it. So if we win the first one, that's great. We can go ahead and clear this out and create another new session. And so rolling along pretty good today, guys, 256. There we go. So we're still at, $2.56. So that's awesome. The main goal is to end up with more money than what we started with at the beginning of this video. And if I win all of my trading sessions until that point, I can, be guaranteed that I will stay in profit, not only break even, but end up with more than I started with. I'm not always looking at my capital at all times. I'm not always going for a specific dollar amount goal every day. I just trade, I focus on the strategy, and I just repeat this process like muscle memory. And that's what just keeps my balance going up and up and up. So there we go. Pretty good entry. I don't know what it's going to do, but there we go. So that's an L. Mark this with an L, 534. And this is what I do. So I'm pretty comfortable with this strategy. It's something that I've been doing for a very long time now. And I wouldn't say I can do it blindfold, but I'm coming pretty close. 27, 26, good momentum. That's why I entered. That's my rule. If the candle's got some good movement to it, then I will go ahead and enter. It's another L, no problem. 11, 14. So you've got those trade amounts in there. It'll keep you going. And keeps us going here. But 2 more seconds to go. Let's get that next 30. There it is. So 29, 28, whatever that's going to be. It's kind of jumping around a little bit, guys. If this ends up in another L, a little rejection there. I don't know. Okay. So it's really just flying around there. Session has ended. So let's go ahead and clear that out. All right, 4 total sessions have been completed. Some of you have asked me, how long does it take to complete a session? Well, as you can see, it can take just like a few seconds. It can take a minute. Depends how long it takes you to find the right setup. But a lot of these trades can be done within, 10, 15, 20 seconds. It goes pretty fast. So 256, let's come back over here. We can also discuss some things about compounding with the 30-day compounder. I'll share that with you guys. If you're looking to compound your account, we will also see how simple it is to generate maybe 1% per day. Results are not typical, although we do have some members in the group that are doing that, and really proud of them for sticking to it, because it does take a lot of discipline to trade with these smaller amounts, but I just feel much more safe and secure by doing it. Oh, look at this. Nice. Is it going to hit some resistance there at the top? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Nice big candle there. Look at that. Okay, so here's the new one. 27, 26. Good momentum. Looks like that candle has already kind of played out there, so I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just mark that with an L. 534. 534. So we also have this 30-day compounder tool. So what exactly is this? When you guys have goals in mind, if you want to be very conservative when you're trading, but you also want to compound your account, inside the Trade Manager right now, I'm earning with some very light settings here. These are, I'm really using low risk, but it's 0.06% per session. So I've got that entered in here inside of the 30-day compounder. And if we're starting with $500, let's just say, let me go ahead and knock that down, because not everybody's got $3,000 or $3,000. Your daily profits, if you're looking to, that's a bit too much anyway. Let's just, total sessions per day that you're going to have to do. And you can see how quickly we've been getting through these sessions. If you guys want to do 1% per day total gain on your account, then I'm going to just keep tweaking this until I hit 1. This total ratio here Okay, so 1.02, that's close enough. But you can see on day one, your profit is going to be $5, right? So you can compound that. After 30 days, your balance, give or take, should be somewhere around, $670, $675, somewhere in that range. But that's compounding at 1% per day. And of course, the more capital that you have, the faster, the more dramatic it's going to be. There you go. So after 30 days, now I've earned, 355 and some change. But that's compounding at 1% per day, guys. With total daily sessions 17, you can already see that I've already went through 4, so it wouldn't really take me that long to earn 1%. Okay, so that's how that works. But let's go over here, and we've lost the last one at 534. Did we lose that 534? So, okay, we got to take this one right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm not crazy about this chart. Ooh, that's, yeah, let's go ahead and change it up here a little bit, guys. Yep, feeling pretty good, guys. Had myself a little pumpkin spice latte, but it was half the amount of caffeine, so just kind of really watching that. And one of you asked me, somebody asked me about ashwagandha, and I don't think I've replied to his comment yet. Ashwagandha is a kind of like an herbal supplement which lowers cortisol. And so coffee, it increases the cortisol, right? And which creates stress in the body. That's essentially what wakes you up or makes you feel energized. It's creating and putting more stress on your adrenals. So, and what happens is it gives the illusion that you have energy. Well, that stress is not always what we want. You might have some road rage driving down the street. 11:15. Well, that was a win though, so I don't know. What am I doing here? Okay, there we go. So some of you asked about the ashwagandha. Is there any side effects? No, actually, that's the great thing about ashwagandha is I have like 0 side effects. And so what that does is it brings down those cortisol levels. And you can have like 600 milligrams per day or something, which is usually just like 2 pills. This is a natural thing, guys. You can order it, basically get it anywhere. You can order it online or Temu or Amazon or wherever you are in the world. But if you're drinking a lot of coffee, but you're high strung and everything, ashwagandha will help bring down those cortisol levels. So I highly recommend it. It makes you feel pretty good. I take it when it gets close to the evenings, 256. Let's go ahead and enter that in. Yeah, so when you want to wind down in the evenings and stuff, it comes in really handy. So that's the scoop on ashwagandha, right? But all that stuff's, it's important because if you've been at work all day, you may not be mindset wise, you may not be in a position to sit down and do trading after a long day's full of work. If you're working a 9 to 5 or something like that, you may just be totally whipped, and it's nice to have something that kind of calms you down a little bit, but it's not going to sedate you. It's not a harsh drug or anything like that. It's not even a drug at all. But there's a lot of folks that don't know about it. And so that's why I like to kind of get it out there. So we want another one. There it is. And that's basically how it works, guys. I mean, you've seen it right here, 256. We can just keep going. So let's just keep going. 256, same trade amount. So, no, it's a little indecisive. So you don't have to keep or take a trade on every single 30-second candle, guys. You can just go ahead and wait for a really good setup. And it doesn't take that long. I mean, these are 5-second entries. I mean, you guys can put some music on, do whatever. I mean, that's just the kind of strategy it is. And here we go. Ooh, no. Decent chart. What are we doing here? Okay. Cool. So, all right. Let's get this going here. We've got about 5 more seconds to go. There we go. Looks pretty good. Some good momentum there. It doesn't mean it's going to be a win, but that's the trading criteria that I go by. And so let's go ahead and make a new session. We're still at 256, so I don't have to change the trade amount. I can just keep it like it is and go to the next one. And this is all I do. Some of you guys have asked me, Mark, what's your proven strategy? And I don't even think there is such a thing. Any strategy that you practice, and I know you guys don't want to hear that word, practice, right? Like I know you just want something that's ready to go where you can just, plug in and start getting those wins. I get you guys, right? And most strategies are going to give you a 50% win rate. That's just the average across the board. Matter of fact, if you look back in your pocket option account, you're going to see that your overall all-time win rate is generally going to be around 50%, maybe give or take, maybe 55, maybe 45, but it's averaged around 50%. But you want to stay at that 50%, and the best thing to do is just stick with one thing and get better at it. Right? You'll be one of those guys that you hear about. I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube or maybe some guy in the group that is just doing amazing with their trading. And you're like, man, why is he getting such good results and I'm not? Well, because he's been doing that strategy for a lot longer, for a very long time. And he's just been getting better at it. He's building his skills with that strategy. So 257. And so, yeah, because strategies are like a dime a dozen. There's so many out there. But I think that the work is when it comes to stick with one thing. That's where the work is. That's where the discipline needs to happen. And that's where that is. So 28, 27, yeah. Okay. Looks like it's hitting a little resistance from over here, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and wait for this to break through, or it'll probably just reject off of this zone here. A little bit of a zone. It's only been there once before. Probably been there before if I zoom back or go back far enough. Oh, okay. No big deal. All right, here's the next 30. Let's see what this does. 20. Nope. Well, nope. Not going to do it. So you can see it's flipping back and forth between red and green. If I see that too much, then I'm going to skip it and wait for the next candle. So you guys know the drill, man. You know how it is. We talk about the same thing. We do the same thing every day. And that's what you need to do, is just do the same thing every day. Same strategy, same chart, same time frame. Trading is boring. Once you figure it out, it is extremely boring. Why do you think I make YouTube videos, right? Well, I run a business, but it just makes it a lot more fun to make a video and hang out with you guys. So all right, here we go. Nope. Right at that 25-second mark, we had a flat candle. And that's not what I'm looking for, so. And I go through those, and I'll be honest with you guys, I go through moments of where discipline is difficult for me as well. I have discipline of creating videos, like having the discipline to create videos every day or every other day or whatever that is. I'm working on that. That's a personal challenge that I'm working on. So we all have our challenges every day. 536. Looks good. I'm just going to keep taking trades here, guys. I've done this so many times. And 11.18. You guys, you guys have asked me how many trades have I lost in a row with the Fast 5 strategy. The answer is 8. So just want to put that out there because some of you are watching this for the first time, or maybe you don't know what that number is, but it is 8 losses in a row. Oh, that's pretty flat there. So I'll just go ahead and stay out of that. 11.18, come on, let's get it going, pocket option. And I'm trying to, I do these videos and I'm trying to do it based on how not really based on how I feel. I'm doing it regardless of how I feel. You know, I have to be really sick or something, or something comes up to where it's impossible to make the video. But even this morning, my voice is a little hoarse, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to sit down here and do this. So, because it is a little hoarse today. You know, we can take the Clear Voice spray. Order now, 1-800-555 Clear Voice. Take a couple sprays of this. I really don't think it does anything. I think it tastes like Chloroseptic spray or some kind of mouthwash or something. You know, I'm spraying this crap in my mouth. I have no idea what it's doing to me. Don't think it works. Just kind of makes you cough and clear your throat. Wow. Okay, I'm a little late, but I'm going to get some trades in. Here we go. Yep. A little bit more push there, pocket. There we go. Nice. Let's do one more session here. Clear this out. 257. Let's go and put that in. $3,700, guys. We made it to 3,700. I need to do some more trading. We've got to get that to $4,000. If I sit here long enough, I can do it. And if I just trade more, but I need to do that. I've been kind of slacking a little bit. There you go, guys. 10 sessions. And so if you guys want to get the calculators and stuff, you guys know where to get it. It's at the Wealth Warriors Alliance. We've got members that are getting incredible results with the different strategy videos and also with the Trade Manager. We have over 2,000 members now inside of the group. And this is a place where you guys can interact live with other traders in Pocket Option that are getting these incredible results every day. I mean, on a daily basis, we've got withdrawals. We've got, just big results inside of the group. And you guys are free to just reach out to these members and ask them a question. That's why they're there. And this is also a one-time fee, guys. There's no reoccurring monthly fees or anything like that. This is not a subscription or anything like that. This is just a one-time thing. You guys can trade it anywhere in the world. Okay? Anywhere. Trade on your own terms, anywhere with limitless income potential. It's really powerful. But many traders were never profitable until now. I believe slow and steady wins the race when it comes to trading, especially when you're doing some kind of binary options with Pocket Option. That just seems like that's what has worked best for me for trading for a while now. I mean, it's been quite a while. I mean, I've been trading off and on it's going on 5-6 years now, and had a lot of fun, but there are some days I didn't have a lot of fun. So I've learned a lot, and I've learned to keep my emotions in check. I don't get excited when I win, and I don't really get down when I lose. I just try to maintain a balanced emotional mindset, and that's usually what gets me through. And it allows me to just, stay persistent. And in the end, it's given me some pretty good results. And so I haven't had any big surprises or nothing like that. But there you go, guys. That's the 5-second strategy, the Fast 5. And that's the strategy that I use. I wish you all the best of success. Thank you so much for coming out today. We'll see you on the next video. Have a good day. Take care.